My name is Ajay Mathur. An engineer MBA with more than 20 years of experience in the IT enabled services sector in roles across operations, project management, quality, uh, uh, and digital transformation. I realized of late that I wasn't really making progress in my corporate, and that's when I tried thinking about doing something different related to cloud or artificial intelligence. And then I kind of settled on to cloud. I had a brief exposure because of a project, an earlier project in Salesforce. So I decided to go ahead with the Salesforce certifications because I kind of found it interesting, and the journey has been great so far. I had done one project, as I just said, in setting up a site for a service provider, an IT-enabled services big company in Poland. That was about 4 odd years ago, and that experience was quite positive. Although it was not Salesforce per se, I was doing everything to ensure that the team that was coming on board was kind of getting inducted into the company properly and so on. So because of that good experience, I just thought I would turn to Salesforce. And the Salesforce experience, as I kind of read more about the opportunities available in Salesforce, etc., I started becoming more convinced about it. And then I went ahead for certifications. In the past, I have participated in another bootcamp on another technology with another, company which is similar to saasguru. I had fallen behind on the bootcamp and I never really could recover, so I didn't really make much progress on that technology. So I think what really helped me was the interactive nature of the bootcamp. The trainer that we had, who was always encouraging us to ask questions and trying to give us all possible answers, and the energy level of my cohort mates. I was very fortunate to be in a cohort where there were only a couple of people who were kind of my age, but the people who were kind of my age or my age bracket were very enthusiastic about Salesforce. And when I saw them progressing and tackling challenges, hands-on activities and exercises with a lot of gusto, that kind of kept me disciplined and on track as well. It motivated me. And being made one of the team leaders for the capstone projects was also something that instilled some sense of responsibility and focus in terms of keeping my eye on the ball and keeping the team honest as well. So all of those things contributed towards me being on track with the entire camp. I think this one was a far, far better experience. Maybe it was the size of the cohort, maybe it was the fact that people were encouraged to come on videos, or maybe it was because we were allowed to kind of crack jokes every once in a while. In terms of the end result, from my perspective, it was like far better than the earlier experience that I had had with a bootcamp, with a different bootcamp. I think it was very helpful because a couple of things happened. One is the entire study material is divided into like 3 different sections. One is the study plan. So that kind of summarizes everything that you've gone through in the course. And at the end of every lesson in the study plan, there's like 2 or 3 questions in a quiz. So if you do that and if you start getting those correct, it starts instilling confidence in you. Then there are section specific mock tests that are there. and they cover a lot of uh, I guess scenarios. Apart from that, there's flashcards. Revising through flashcards ensures that whatever concepts you're struggling with, by repetition, they kind of get embedded in your mind. And finally, the mock tests, and they are kind of very important, because once you've started scoring upwards of 85% on the mock test, that's when you start getting that boost of confidence that, okay, now I'm in a position to go and appear for the certification exam. So overall, I would say that while the entire boot camp and the interaction was foundational, the mock tests really kind of take you the entire study material that is available, that supplements that very beautifully, and it takes you out of your comfort zone and starts putting you on the track to face your fears and come out stronger at the other side. Essentially, I would say a three-pronged approach. First is uh, mucking around on the Salesforce trailhead. The second step that I would recommend is speaking to the saasguru senior team members. Actually, have a person he's a close friend of mine, and he's planning to explore Salesforce. He's coming from the sales side of things. So I have suggested a couple of things to him. One is to speak to the saasguru team and the seniors on the team, people like your CEO Amit Chaudhary or Atif or Prateek, to basically understand, basis his background, what might be a good fit for him to kind of start digging his teeth into Salesforce. Probably say saasguru more than anybody else, because of my very positive experience with the saasguru boot camps. Because as I had told you earlier, I had tried another coaching company in another technology domain, and that experience didn't work out as well as saasguru did for me. And then finally, once the person has figured out, okay, what's the path in Salesforce, because that's important. If you do not get the path right, then you might get frustrated, overwhelmed, and leave the whole thing at an initial stage, which would really be a sad out. And the third step is then enrolling and doing whatever is required in the bootcamp.